Mirror, mirror, fogged and loud, what truth today makes the future proud? So, stayed up way too late last night and, scrolling through socials and seeing everyone talk about the Epstein files. And my friend the other day was like, you got to get in there. You got to find some stuff. That's how you go viral. Like, what a terrible reason to go viral, right? But I have been struggling with understanding why nothing's happening. Besides Pam Bondi, you know, I don't want to say riots. I don't, I saw somebody saying go to their houses, that kind of stuff, burn it down. I mean, all kinds of stuff. But in reality, nothing really is happening, right? Like people are really mad online. People are still going to jobs that are owned by the billionaires and the Epstein class. Like, I mean, almost nothing has changed. And we know that they wouldn't have released the files if they didn't have some kind of game plan. I'm surprised they released them at all, really. But I guess at this point, there's one meme going around that's like, well, they're bragging. This is bragging at this point. So the conclusion that I don't know why it took me this long to realize it, but the reason nothing's happening is because men have been protecting each other and women have been protecting those men forever. Every family can look at a man in their family that everybody covered up for, that everybody allowed to live and exist and still be in the family after finding out horrible things that they have done to female members of the family. I mean, at every level, you're talking, yeah, there's dads, grandpas, uncles, great grandpas for sure, cousins, brothers. I mean, we allow this to happen in our homes. We allow this to happen in our families, our immediate families. I don't even want to get into like my families. I know that things have happened. And I even me, I had separated Epstein files from regular life because, you know, it's extreme, right? Like they're on an island and they're eating kids and killing kids. Like it's a little more extreme, but the raping, that's not extreme. That's an everyday occurrence. Over 500,000 women per year. That's women. Kids aren't reporting rapes. And that number's way under because we know that not everybody reports rapes because nothing happens. Only 2% of rapists get convicted or something. So it's this goes back to most of the things I talk about, which is it's the entire system of silence, of shaming, of breaking children so they feel like the shame. They have to keep it hidden. Or if they do go to their moms or somebody, they're just told it's okay, whatever. So the only way forward is radical honesty, radical truth. And that's why, sounds strange, but that's why AI is important. AI is a truth seeking missile. We have been scared of the truth for so long. We have been protecting disgusting men for so long. This is no different. Pam Bondi's still doing it, right? I mean, it starts at home, y'all. We talk about rematriate your lives, your home, and your community because that's where all of this starts. If you know a pedophile in your family, you need to report them. There should be a mass reporting of pedophiles everywhere, not just the Epstein class. This is happening in hollers. This is happening in ghettos. This is happening in suburbia. I mean, this is happening everywhere. And I'm not going to just sit here and say all men are bad or it's all men, we know it's men, but it's because they were abused. They're broken. They've been fed patriarchal bullshit that they're somehow superior and they can take and do whatever they want. So we got to zoom out. This isn't just about the rich and the powerful. This is about men, depravity, women covering up for men. I mean, that's a huge part. Moms, aunts, grandmas, sisters, covering up and protecting men. Why? They didn't mean to? They didn't know better? No, no. Mm-mm. We have let this go on for forever. So it starts with us at home, reporting pedophiles, listening to kids, listening to women, making pedophilia the worst crime that a human can commit. That's the level we should be at. Pedophilia should be worse than murder, worse than rape. I mean, it is rape, right? But it's the worst thing you can do because you destroy that child's life. Even if that child recovers, even all these victims that are strong and brave, there's obviously innocence taken. There's, safety, psychology, like there's no recovering fully, right? Like, how could you? I mean, you're forever hurt. You're forever suppressing those memories. You're forever not understanding how someone could do that to a kid. And we've let it go on with the Catholic Church. I mean, we've let it go on in sports. We've let it go on with Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts. It's like every level we have not protected the children. If we can't protect the children as a society, then we don't deserve to be a society. People are so scared of AI. AI is saying, y'all nasty, y'all messed up, maybe y'all don't deserve to continue. A civilization that has pedophilia is not a civilization that should continue and influence future civilizations. It should be so wrong and disgusting that you're either killed, execution, death penalty, but not death row, public hangings, or you're exiled. I mean, I think you have to, I mean, I don't even know how I feel about capital punishment, frankly, but there has to be some extreme things that we think about. And how about we start with all states raising the marriage age to 18? We have to tie all this together. What is the root cause? What is the truth around why pedophilia exists? Why nothing's happening? People are shopping at Amazon still. People, it's just like, y'all. So, yeah, it starts with our own homes. It starts with our own families. It starts with our own communities. We have to stop protecting terrible men. All the terrible men need to go be put on an island together. And then y'all can do whatever nasty stuff you want to each other, consenting male adults. If you want to do all that, do it with each other. I don't know what else to tell you. So that's the truth the future wants to hear. That we are all truthful. That we seek the truth no matter what. That no one is shamed for seeking the truth, for sharing the truth. This isn't polite society. This is humanity's soul that we're fighting for. So, a pedophile, call the police. I mean, get it on record. And this is supposed to be some kind of way for us to know the good guys from the bad guys. We're supposed to draw a line. And look, I am all about redemption. I am all about recovery. I am all about, travel your bone road and make peace with all of, the people you've hurt. I mean, but until we even force and acknowledge the truth, they're just getting away with it, and they're not having to look in the mirror. They're not having to face what they've done. So we need it to happen at every level. We need it to happen at every level. No more excuses. No more, you'll ruin his life. No, because obviously their lives aren't ruined. Radical truth, radical honesty. It's the only way we survive as a species.